Loads of money. Nice one, geezer.
Hey, what's up people? Welcome back to the Killing for Games. Beginner's Day, Day 2. We're here 5 PM, CAT, Team West. And I'm also sitting here with Flux, is that right?
Yep, I'm here.
Hey, so today Team West Beginners Tournament. And it's the first match of the day. We got today later still 2 teams. It's on 8 PM. The LS team at 9 PM, you're in trouble. And so three teams today. And we should have... if we have 2 winners, we have only one match, the finals. And I hope my colleague Flux here will give you a little bit info about that.
So yeah, obviously it's going to be a bit awkward having obviously no teams went through yesterday. We might actually get lucky. We might have all 3 teams go through, like as in actually winning. But it is obviously all 3 of them are against each other, so only 2 of them can actually go through for the finals. But best of luck to all 3 teams. But they will be having all the same map for these 3 games. Yeah, just best of luck, really.
Yep, indeed. So, yeah, we're gonna do a map rotation today. A new map will be selected, and that map will be played again with all the teams. And let's do that. Okay. Okay, it seems that Crash has been drawn. And I think that's one of the maps we haven't got so far, Flux.
I do believe that is like one of the 2 maps we haven't seen since we started this.
Okay, let's go in game and see how the team is standing for this. I see that they got all their players there.
Yeah, literally just had one join in. He hasn't actually been able to get in a single wave yet.
I'll change the map.
So hopefully we'll see some different techniques used in this sort of map. Obviously, once again, it's a very nice looking map. Lots and lots of different places where they can go. So I'm not too sure what sort of perk selections I'll be expecting from this sort of map. It also depends on the actual where they actually end up holding out. Seems most teams seem to be wanting to hold out instead of doing the kiting. Guessing so there'll be around about 2 sharpshooters. They do seem to be hovering around one of the medics. Not entirely too sure if it'll be needed, but I guess, you know, depending on where they are, obviously, it can make really big impact.
I expect Captain Iglo to be the captain, but he's not.
Sorry, can you repeat that?
I said I expected Captain Iglo to be the captain, but I guess he's not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Jack Spicer's the team leader here.
Oh, yeah, of course. You definitely can see there's a lot of changes in perks that they're thinking of. They were doing the double sharpshooter and the double support specialist, but they seem to have swapped that. They now have 3 support specialists. One thing I have noticed, they haven't got any clearance perks. They're definitely thinking of the late game here.
Okay, I will note the perks down, since that's quite important.
But they are going with that one medic.
Hmm. Okay, so the match has started.
You're all fur-coated.
So yeah, we apologise once again for the camera angle, everyone. We aren't able to fix it today.
Sure, mate.
Hopefully it'll be fixed for next week. So you have to bear with us for today.
I find that this is a nice map. It's like the second line of maps, you know, Waterworks, Crash, Fields Cross. It's one of those maps that don't get played a lot, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean, for me this is one of actually the better looking maps. Like the one yesterday we had, WoW. It's one of the better maps that, in terms of looks. Gameplay wise, not something most people like.
Hang on!
Okay, so from what I'm seeing already, they haven't actually got any voice chat. They do seem to be related all towards the chats or the vines.
They do got quite a few support, huh?
Yeah, they've gone for the triple support, so I'm guessing they're really thinking of the late game, and obviously close combat. The one thing I'm quite shocked about, they've got the 2 sharpshooters. and a medic, you know, is the medic going to start becoming a role where he has to kill more than normal? The weapons may change for that person.
Well, they seem to have to do a good job with the first wave. Don't see any deaths here, and it looks like they got it under control.
I mean, then one moment, which was when Deservoir actually got stuck by around about 7 o'clock or so, but they were easily got his health back up straight away, going back into the game. We are seeing some confusion.
They're heading already to the trader.
Rex Spice himself doesn't know where anyone's gone.
So what do you think, Flux? What spot are they gonna pick? And where are they gonna place themselves?
Currently, I can't really judge too much, but I don't know. I mean, they held off the spawn. That's a general thing that I think pretty much everyone will agree. You know, it's the first thing you do
Oh, well, I
for the first wave. You know, hold that spot and then rush the trader.
Yeah.
And we're not actually seeing too many Zero cash, unlike the previous teams, where 4 or 5 people always coming out with no cash after the trader.
Get to Iglo is still quite high. Oh, a nice skip there. But what I like about this map so much is that it's yeah, as they call it, multifunctional. And there's a lot of spots to go, you know.
Oh yeah, and not only that is, there's so many ways of being killed as well. So like,
Yeah, that's something we don't experience badly.
I mean, this spot's nice. This is actually one of the standard ones, so one of the actual first ones I actually learned from this game. They got technically 4 directions that they can get jump from.
Yeah.
But it only comes from 3 directions.
Yeah, that hole on the left there's a nasty one where the koalas can come through.
Yep. You got that one, obviously the left side and the right side of the actual group.
And if you're smart enough, you can actually shoot down and catch a kill already, you know.
They do be keeping it split 3 and 3. They've got 2 supports on the right side from the sharpshooter. And obviously the medic, sharpshooter and a support on the left side.
So what do you think? You think they make a great choice with that 3 support, or would you go for a different layout?
Personally, I would have removed one of them. Just mainly for the moments where there's a grouping up, as you can see by the right side. Because of that door, they're grouping up so well that when they come in, they sometimes can't handle. As you can see, there's 4 people and they're still coming through. And when that sort of situation happens, and as you can see, when you have them both going at the same time, it makes it very difficult on concentration.
Yeah.
So if you had a commando or a firebug, you can clear that and say, look, you know, there's no worries we have to worry about.
Wow.
Just make sure the bank's covered.
That was quite a nasty shot from the Haas there. On Mr. Support.
It does seem like the medic is actually a good choice for if they're going to keep holding this spot. Does seem to be healing quite a bit as well. There's 2 waves complete. We're almost coming up to 6 minutes. Does seem like he'll be outside. Yes, it is. let's see if they actually do skip any time. I mean, obviously they only got 25 seconds now. We are starting to see some one-sided kills though. Oh, so they are actually starting.
Ooh, one guy was still in the trader. It's a little bit misconfusion. Got a couple guys going forward, but the rest is staying. Oh, they're actually staying here.
This is one of the. I apologise. This is actually one of the places that I would never recommend. Reason being is they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 directions that they're gonna have to keep hold of. And obviously, where they're not in contact with the mic, it makes it a lot harder to pinpoint where you're being jumped from.
Oh yes. I think do they come from the back as well then? Oh yeah, they do.
Yeah. You've got both the corners in the back. You got obviously the right alleyway.
Oh, did you saw that? Did you saw the from the top? Those Gorefest, he actually taking down the sharpshooter here. He's fighting hard to survive.
See, straight away, this is where the struggle has been proven, because they have the double direction. The sharpshooter and medic can't hold up 2 places effectively at once at this stage. So the support was having to be forced to come back. Now we're probably going to see the same thing again, because he's focused on the in front of him, but they got a group coming up behind him as well. Get a good slice out of him. It seems that multiple people are actually getting hit at this point. I'm not too sure if it's their placement or just the, the position itself. I would probably blame the position.
Yeah, something we haven't seen, and I'm not sure we're gonna see that even in the beginners tournament, is that people are moving to the next trader they should go to. So in fact, you eliminate your random trader time because you're already there.
I mean, we saw in the previous variants tournament, one team tried to max out as much skip time as possible by going to the trader, and as soon as they finished, they instantly got it and just held up that spot. There's always a point: is can you hold that spot or can't you? Getting 15 left. They're starting to regroup, so I think they're going to start moving towards the trader now.
Getting close, 9 left. And there goes the last one.
So the trader's just where they are on the right. Quite nice, because this is actually one of the spots I find myself covering, which is just round the corner through the doors.
Yeah.
Now obviously you've got the 3 directions, but in this room there is the height as well.
Just here to hit the 10 minutes mark. Also people, do not forget, later at this stream session at 8 and 9 p.m. we're going to do a small question. Well, no, we're gonna have a prize question, and you can win something. So if you'd like to enter, come tonight on the stream. And yeah, if you're good enough, you can win something. So do your best, be there, and the first person who gives the right answer gets the prize.
Oh, Reservoir is actually still at the trader.
I notice.
It does seem like Reservoir seems to be left in the trader when they skip it. Not entirely too sure what's going on exactly, obviously, but it does seem like they've been left behind quite often.
They do seem to select that spot, you know, where they're like most comfortable. In that case, it's close always to the old trader.
it's pretty much is like a central point compared to most others, and this is probably the most safest because of how open it is. But saying that, obviously you can see with the right side, they come so close that sometimes they can't react quick enough. And obviously with the door they can't open shut, they can't see through it either.
Yeah, and again, this spot, you know, what is it? 4 or 5 directions where you get traffic from.
One, two, I guess you could technically say 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Obviously you got 3 in front of you, well, 2 in front of you, 1 on the right, and another 1 on the left. But I mean, obviously they're getting really close, so obviously they're going to take a bit damage. I personally would have said, you know, back off a little bit, know where they roughly were just a second ago, because then they won't actually get surprised. But obviously, you know, they just want to kill them as fast as possible.
That's true. Mr. Captain Iglo is taking a nice position there on the top of the scoreboard with a nice 250 kills.
Yeah, for a sharpshooter he's doing really well. I mean, he's definitely, you know, pulling off, you know, helping the team, making sure everything's going fine. He's actually not taking so much damage either. So, clearly has a bit more experience maybe than the others have. The one I'm a little bit worried about in like the actual team is probably the Desipoir. He's got less kills than the medic, which is something you don't normally see. But I'm not too sure if it's because of them traders that's be making the differences.
1 has left and they got it. Traders again at the top location. I think they're gonna stay here again.
Yeah, I do believe they're going to stay here. I mean, they're trying to max out as much as they can for the skipping time, which is something generally most teams have been trying to do. Okay, so Desipoir actually was one of the first ones in this, so hopefully he'll be one of the first ones out.
Yeah, okay.
Got a
Sharp.
nice amount of cash going through the team.
Yeah, indeed. Especially the Sharp.
Cheers, boss.
I see the supports and people who have less get a little bit more.
I mean, this is probably... Yeah, see, Desipoir was stuck in the trader again, so... Oh, actually, I don't know if they'd actually stay in. So they've got Gripper Corners in front of them, but they have also got a Husk and a few Gorfas on the left.
I must say, when I look to the time now, 14 minutes for wave 5, that's not so bad, man.
That's not so bad, especially when you think about they haven't had any deaths, and also they are, you know, maxing out the trader time as much as possible.
True. So what do you think?
They will be sneaking here, though.
What do you think, Flax? We're gonna see here a full skip for the trader, like a complete wave.
From experience, you know, to actually pull them off, you have to do it early again. And obviously, their chance would probably been the previous wave or the wave before. So usually wave 3 or 4 is actually the most effective. That's also for anyone who actually, you know, wants to know how to actually maximize the time. That is one of the hints I would give.
Yeah.
But I would not expect it from now on. The only one, maybe from here, but it's very risky, is probably wave 8. Like I was saying yesterday, it's the easier wave out of, you know, 7, 8 or 9.
Oh yes.